Well, Square Enix has another bad game under their belt. I don't know if you even remember this game, Forspoken. I think they first announced this game like 2 years ago. And it's finally coming out tomorrow or today, 13 hours until the game releases. So later today, I think tomorrow it'll actually come out, because games usually don't drop on Mondays. They usually come out on Tuesdays or Thursdays or Fridays, usually Nintendo's Friday, I think. So I think the physical edition probably tomorrow, but usually because, just because the game comes out today doesn't mean you're necessarily going to play it, because what is it, like, usually you have to download the entire game and then you have to download the update and install it. It takes like 2 hours for most people to get a game ready to go, because most people just don't have super fast internet. Imagine if you live in the middle of nowhere and in the middle of nowhere, your options for internet speeds are rather limited. So it's a tough time for some people when it comes to being excited for a game and getting it. However, I don't know how many people are going to be excited for this game. Forspoken PS5 reviews are here, and they are bad. Real bad, it looks like. As I've said previously, red flags have been going up about Square Enix's Forspoken left and right as of late. The demo was not terribly well received and needed its own patch before release. The PC specs of the game were ludicrous. The dialogue in the trailers felt cringeworthy. So I have not been following this game's release. I haven't been following it at all, really. The only time I think I ever spoke about this game was when the creators were getting attacked because they came out and they basically said stupid shit. Remember in that one review, I think there's an IGN review where they were reviewing the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, and they were like, "Oh, he's got the exaggerated swagger of a young person of color or something." Well, in this game, I guess they said something similar in an interview, and they attacked them. They've also been attacked because the character is black and there's no writers of color writing the game, so they were going after them for that. And that's always cringy. So they were already attacking the game, and then I stopped following it because I don't know anything about this game, and it doesn't look like I'm going to play it because, as he's pointing out here, IGN 6 out of 10, GameSpot 5 out of 10, Games Radar 5 out of 10. And it's not just them. If you go over to Metacritic, you see the game sitting at 68 based on 59 critic reviews. Not very good. Only on PlayStation 5, but also on PC. There's no scores for PC. This is weird. Why is it only on PS5 and PC? Why is it a PlayStation-only game? This is Square Enix, so it's not being made by an exclusive studio to Sony. I don't know why Square does this shit all the time, and they'll just put a game on PlayStation. Probably for no financial incentive. I don't understand that. This game should be on Xbox too, but oh wow. A couple studios like it. We got 3 high scores from Gaming Nexus, TR Gamer, and WCCF Tech gave it a bad one. PlayStation Lifestyle also gave it a good review, but everyone else is giving it bad. Hardcore Gamer gave it a 40. Ooh, 40 out of 100. That's bad. Yeah, not a lot of people liking this game. It's interesting. So this game's getting hit pretty badly, but what's funny, listen to some of these reviews. Now, this has me curious. Here's Polygon, of course, right? Naturally, Polygon, because Polygon is really known for their awesome takes on gaming. This is from Grayson Morley. He's a writer, an editor, and a gamer for Polygon. And he has a very strange critique for this game that I want to show you. Saw this from Sophia Narwitz. A character isn't truly black until they're called a bunch of slurs and systematically oppressed by the governing body. Do better, game devs. So this is from the white dude who writes this article, as she points out here. A white guy. So here's what's in the review. Before I wrap up, let's spare a word for Frey, a notionally black protagonist who joins a growing trend in media of putting black people in a world where race is inconsequential. Except the game is very insistent that Frey is a New Yorker, mysterious, birth or no, spending her entire life up until this point growing up in our decidedly non-fantasy world where blackness is a non-factor. Regrettably, Frey's identity is thinly written and awkwardly deployed, as the story leans not only on stereotypical narratives, but trauma as a plot device. So this game is mad, as Narwitz points out, or the reviewer is mad, the white male reviewer, I want to point that out, is mad that they don't make a huge deal about it and throw slurs at the character, making the game more about racism than what it's supposed to be. Okay, can't you just have a POC as a main character and enjoy the game? No. You have to make a huge deal about it and make it a main narrative of the game. So this white man wants every game with a person of color as the main character to have the character attacked nonstop. It's just this. No one wants to play that game. This is why these people are nothing but activists. They're not really gamers. They don't really enjoy the hobby. They just constantly want to push it. Because you would think that this would make the person happy. Like, oh, cool. A medieval fantasy game with a person of color as the main character. Nope, not happy. They're mad about it. Either way, though, I don't think it's going to really matter because they didn't make a good game in the first place. Looks like it's a mediocre game because I think 68, that's a mediocre score. So the game is like a 5 out of 10, I think, 6 out of 10. That seems to be where the score is, which honestly isn't justifiable to me to plop down $70 for a game. I want to get a much better experience for $70 than a mediocre game. So maybe a price chop, then this game will be worth checking out. But, this kind of criticism is not valid. This is stupid. This is just Polygon being Polygon. Polygon gonna Polygon. Kotaku gonna Kotaku. They're all just shitty outlets. And I'm going to laugh when they close down. And they will close down because nobody's going to these websites except cringe miners, who I am thankful for because I always enjoy a good laugh. And that's exactly what this Polygon article did for me. I got a huge kick out of this shit. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed to that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.